know a lot of you really love our Happy Diabetic Chef. He is Robert Lewis, who's joining us today for this theme show. Robert, it's always wonderful to have you
Thanks,
on.
Paula. Glad to be here.
Job. And what we love to say about you is that you don't have to be diabetic to enjoy your recipes.
That's exactly right. This is just the way everybody should eat, healthy and happy and with some flavor. This is the fun part. We're going to take a little bit like this.
I love your green tortillas.
Put it right there in these spinach tortillas. So, kind of like that. I'm just going to wrap it once.
It's totally veggie.
Like That's it.
For folks who are cutting back on meat a little bit.
That's exactly right.
Now, would we consider this our appetizer?
You can make this an appetizer, and what I would like to do with it, what I typically like to do is when I roll it, you can have it like that as a snack, but you can roll it and cut it like this.
Oh, that's nice.
You know, do something like that. So watch this, a little olive oil, sliced onions, right on the bottom, and then I'm going to put the pork chop right on top.
Okay.
Then I'm going to get my giant, the mother of all Dijon mustards.
Of love.
And that's just going to go right on top, because mustard, low in fat, high in flavor, very delicious.
Yeah.
That's all I'm going to do with that.
It's great for cooking, isn't it?
It is. It's wonderful, and it makes a nice glaze. I have some rosemary, like this, fresh cracked pepper. We're reducing the fat, we're adding more flavor. A little kosher salt like that. Then, because apples are just wonderful this time of year,
We
how
had
crispy.
some good ones on the show last week. The new Honey Crisps.
Ooh.
Have you ever tried a Honey Crisp?
No, that just
That is
sounds great.
awesome apple. I am not kidding. If you haven't tried Honey Crisp, that's what it's called. It's really good, I guess, for all-purpose baking or just eating.
So I'm going to take my apples, and I'm just going to lay them just like this. Because again,
this is going to be a bake.
we're going to bake this for 350 degrees for about 25 to 30 minutes is all this is going to take.
Well,
just like that. You can add a little bit of the onions again right on top. Like
How long
that.
are we baking this again?
350 degrees for about 25 minutes.
Of diabetic cooking for diabetics?
Well, I'm a type 2 diabetic, and about 5 years ago I was diagnosed with diabetes and was frustrated with the kinds of foods that I was presented to eat. So being a chef, I thought I can cook some fun things that might be interesting and delicious, and that's how it happened.
Absolutely wonderful. Now this kind of cooking is not just for people who are diabetic. This is really something that everybody should be thinking about,
This
right?
is very healthy cooking.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Everyone should be really eating like this. Absolutely. Then I'm going to take my pasta, which I've got, and you can saute this or keep it warm like we've done. I'm going to set it right there on the plate.
Okay.
And really, this is about done, just like this. But I'm going to add my pesto.
So
Before we do that, give it a little bit of a stir.
Oh, I see.
Just like that.
Smells wonderful.
Doesn't that smell great?
Yep.
Then that's going to go right there on the plate.
And this recipe's in the book?
That recipe is in the book, just like that. And we'll take a little fresh basil to garnish that with, a little Parmesan cheese like that, maybe a few onions right on top, and there you go.
It's beautiful.
How hard was that?
It was not too bad.